uh, hard game for both teams. I think the competitiveness on the field was uh, from the first minute to the end, with two teams that uh, gave all their and that intention to win the game. It was a point that uh, we felt it in the second half. We thought I could have won the game, and we fought and we played well. But the most remarkable for me was the personality that the team brought today and overcome that difficult moment that we had during the weekend, and the personality and the compromise and responsibility of our athletes and soccer players was remarkable. I'm very proud of them. That's a great response and just put the team again on the surface and we're ready to keep going. Uh, I was expecting a very competitive match last year, and I reviewed those two games, the two legs last year during the week. And after almost a year, I saw a tremendous fight on the pitch. It was two teams fighting, and I thought we played very well, and probably we could have advanced in the leg two, in the second leg here. So I expect something similar. And today, so it was not a surprise for me to see those both teams pushing that much and not having too much open spaces, especially in the last third, where in a game like this, when you have those moments and that space, the teams are very lethal there. We have a couple chances at the end, very clear, but again, I expect a match like that. I was expecting it. I am very pleased and very proud. That was just a few days where we have to recover not just our bodies but our minds and our pride. And doing it against a team like Tigres, it was not an easy task to do. But the heart of the Orlando's team was there in the pitch today, and I'm proud. I think we're ready to keep competing on the Champions Cup and go to Tigres with the intention to advance. And mentally, we're ready as well to recover quick in this couple days, and then be ready for Minnesota also here in the league.
I wanted to ask you about the defensive back line. Today, David Bracalo had a great game. It seemed that the back line was very composed. What could you say about not only David, but also Kyle and also Nico Ladero recovering the ball in the mid?
Right. Well, very, very good job. Well done job, excuse me, with David. Sometimes we see the pieces and we think that he just plays them up in the lineup and that's it. But there is a lot of a job to do with those pieces because this is dynamic. It's not a coffee maker. It's just a bunch of human beings that are interacting and the chemistries and things. David has been gluing with the boys without not training much because he was dragging an injury when he came. But today he showed us how good he can be, and we're very optimistic. And the same with Luis, that he's gluing together as well with his teammates, and Nico, who has more experience as well. Today, his performance lasting all that game with that foul, it was remarkable. So we're pleased for those guys too. Right, yeah, it was. We had this experience last year, and it seems like thought that we learned a lesson, but it seems like it's not controllable. It's difficult to control because you come from a drop period where you don't play much, and then you come into a preseason and you try to simulate the competition, but precision is precision. And now it comes a bunch of games together with proximity amongst them is very is difficult, and the competition is not just that real, but it's hard. So and you have no time to recover. And so we have been measuring their energy and trying to be precise and how can we rotate without not changing, understanding that the continuity that they have as a player and as a group is what is going to make them excel the level or just get it better, but also just timing their moment in the pitch. So trying to do it the best we can.
Yeah, I thought it was good from us to recover from the last game, and I thought it was a good match between both teams. Back and forth. We were a bit unlucky not to get a goal. Their goalie had a good save that was called a goal kick. I think he saved it. That was a good save. And then there was a couple times we had chances on set pieces that we were unfortunate not to score. I think it's maybe it takes someone to do something special, maybe to score a dribbling or well pass, maybe to break the other team down, to create the space for yourself. And I thought our attackers did that sometimes, and that's why we had some chances to score. I thought we defended well as a group. Great, like you said, from last game. It was good for us to get that shutout and build confidence again. Yeah, I think the communication was good. They do have good wingers fast. I think the midfielders help out as well. Wilder and Cesar, when they come inside, they come and help me personally and Dagur as well on the other side. So we defend as a group, and I think that's why we did. That's a really good point because we didn't give up away goal, and like you said last year, that was the difference. So hopefully we can go there and get a goal and then also get a win. But we know if we get that goal, it could push us through to the next round. So, we have all the confidence going there, and hopefully we can get the result. I don't know, I'm not a ref, so it's hard to critique the refs, but I thought he did okay. But yeah, the game is chippy, I think. We all remember what happened last year, and maybe that's why. We also are all very competitive, so we're trying to win, and the competitiveness comes out, and that's when it gets chippy and emotions get high.
It was okay, good to bounce back from last game, so keeping a clean sheet, and that was the main focus today. Now we just need to get some goals in, and then everybody happy. It's gonna come. We need to start just back to basics, basically. Like I said, defensively start there and then work ourselves off the pitch. It's gonna come eventually. Just need to fall first one time, and then it's gonna come. The away goal is counts double, so it's good that it was that we kept them 0-0. Like I said, the main focus was that, and now it's full focus on next game in the league, and then of course we go there and we're gonna beat them. Great player, great person. Lived in Norway, so we can talk a little bit about that. He lived out there, but he's a great guy and a great footballer. So it's been good, and it's happened really quickly. We're every game, of course, like I say, we go and we're gonna win that game. That's the mindset, and it's the mindset we should go into every game. We're gonna go to Mexico and we're gonna try to win. I'd say confidence, maybe. For me, I feel like American teams are getting closer and closer to South American teams, and for me, we should look at us and them, and we should think about us that we are better than them. So I feel like sometimes we respect the opponent too much. So now we go to Mexico and we look at us as the bigger team and as the better team. I don't know, it's a hard. It's a Wednesday. People are working, and I don't know how it is in America, but maybe a little bit different. But of course, we want to see more people. It would be nice, but I don't know. It's a Wednesday night, so maybe it's a little bit harder for people with families and stuff like that. So it's understandable, but if they can come, it will be amazing. It was, like I said, last game it was a little bit vulnerable. Like I was pushing up too much, and that's on me a little bit because we were too eager and I was too eager, and there was a lot of space. So now it's more build from the back, start from the back, and then I work myself up when I can. But it's, of course, that's the plan. But you have to depend on the game. Depends on the game.
Le dio un cambio de actitud tremendo en el primero y el segundo tiempo, la recuperación de balón. ¿Cuál es la expectativa que tienes para el sábado, que se viene otro partido contra Minnesota?
Sí, como te repito, se vio otro equipo, bueno, se vio el equipo que somos, ¿no? Un equipo luchador, un equipo que encuentra sus espacios, pero creo que el sábado también va a ser complicado. Minnesota es un equipo muy difícil, pero estamos en casa y tenemos que ganar. Creo que todavía no podemos convertir goles en el MLS y es una tarea pendiente que tenemos. Así que el sábado creo que vamos a estar muy enfocados en ganar el partido y dar una alegría a la gente que lo merece. A pesar del resultado del sábado, hoy estuvo acá acompañando y eso para nosotros es muy lindo.
Yeah, of course, it's focusing on another tough complicated game on Saturday. Obviously, we're going to go out to show the team that we are, right? Always a hard-fighting team that's going to go out and do everything that we can to take the win. It's another tough team, another complicated team, but we're going to do our homework as we have to do. We're here at home, so we're going to try and do everything that we can to give our fans the 3 points that they deserve and the people that are always with us supporting us. So we're going to go out there and give it our all. ¿Qué piensas del partido?
Sí, creo que fue un partido muy reñido, creo que muy intenso. Sacamos un empate, pero creo que tuvimos ocasiones como para ganarlo, pero dentro de todo creo que nos ayuda en lo anímico, ya que el sábado sufrimos un duro golpe y creo que hoy nos encontramos, ¿no? Fuimos el equipo que queremos ser y de aquí tenemos que seguir para adelante.
Yeah, I think it was a hard-fought draw, right? It was a very intense game. We're happy with the result of the draw, but also we knew that we had opportunities to go out and win the game. I think overall it was good for us. It helps with us moving forward. We took a hard hit on the weekend, but that was a team that we know that we can beat.
Sí, era muy importante, ¿no? Creo que hablamos con el comando técnico y volvimos a tener el orden que nos hizo tener buenos resultados el año pasado y partimos de ahí. Creo que se vio un equipo ordenado, intenso, como solemos ser. Y bueno, conseguimos un empate ahora ante un gran rival. Ahora definimos en la casa de ellos, pero creo que era muy importante mantener el cero, ya que el gol de visita cuenta y el año pasado nos quedamos por eso mismo.
It was very important, right? We talked about it with the technical staff that we had good results last year, and that having those good results would set us up moving forward. We took a draw against a really tough team. We played an organized and intense game, and now we go and define it in their house, right? The visiting goals count, the away goals count. That was something that kept us out last year, despite our good games. But now we go down to their place with this advantage.
Sí, la verdad que le agradezco mucho, ¿no? Porque siempre es complicado que un medio defensivo tiene una amarilla, pero creo que esa jugada no había otra opción, tenía que cortarlo porque habíamos quedado mal parados, pero bueno, el profe me dio la confianza y bueno, uno por ahí ya sabe manejar esas situaciones y creo que terminé tranquilamente el partido, creo que fue la única falta que hice en todo el partido, así que me quedo tranquilo, me quedo feliz con el rendimiento del equipo y bueno, esperemos que el sábado también consigamos un buen resultado para ir a Monterrey y tratar de lograr la clasificación.
Yeah, it happens, right? As a defensive midfielder, getting that yellow, you always have that in the back of your mind. It's always complicated, but being somebody in that position, you know how to manage yourself. Oscar gave me the confidence to keep playing the game. I played calm. I played focused, right? I think that was probably the only foul that I actually had in the game. But we move on now, so we look to take a good result on the weekend, so that way we can go into Monterrey on a high next week.
Sabemos lo importante que es Pedro para nosotros, la verdad que fue uno de los más afectados con lo que pasó el fin de semana, pero creo que hoy el equipo estuvo a la altura defensivamente. Pedro, como siempre, tuvo esas atajadas que nos mantienen vivos, pero nada, creo que estamos tranquilos. Es un empate que fue muy luchado, así que sabemos que el partido ya va a ser muy complicado, ella va a estar con su gente, sabemos lo difícil que es jugar en ese estadio, pero creo que estamos preparados y confío en mis compañeros que podemos sacar un buen resultado.
Yeah, we know how important Pedro is for us. Obviously, the result on the weekend wasn't good, but each and every game we know that he makes those saves that continue to give us life, right? So being able to have him back there is always good for us, and we know that moving forward, going into Monterrey next week, is going to be a hard-fought game going down there and to try and take a win in that stadium. We know how hard that is, but I've got confidence in my teammates, right? So I think we'll have a good game.
Son 3 partidos que terminamos empatados, pero eso demuestra, ¿no?, que somos capaces, competimos contra un equipo grande en el continente, o sea, todos saben el poderío que tiene Tigres, el poder económico que tiene, los jugadores que tiene, y nosotros nos damos cuenta que somos un gran equipo, ¿no? Sabemos que, como te repito, lo que pasó el sábado no fue una mala noche, no somos nosotros, y hoy lo demostramos, pues somos un equipo que siempre va a luchar, un equipo que siempre va a buscar sus formas para ganar los partidos, y bueno, esperemos que este resultado nos ayude en lo anímico para seguir adelante como siempre lo hemos hecho.
Yeah, like you said, it's 3 games that were all draws against Tigres, no team able to rise above the other. So I think that just demonstrates that we're a capable team, right? Capable of going up against one of the giants of the continent. Capable of competing against them on the field, capable of competing against the economic power that they have and that they put out there. And I'll repeat it, right? The team that we saw Saturday is not the team that we are. It was a bad night for us, but we're a team that's always going to fight, and we're always going to find our form for the games that are coming up.